And I'm thinking, well, there's lots of jobs out there. They're going to offer me something. I said, what do you have? And they said, you can either be a pharmacist or you can be an admin, a paper pusher. And I said, I'm not wearing those whites. These guys have to wear whites all the time. And I really had to think, do I want to stay in the military or do I want to do the one thing that I did not want to do? And I said, okay, I'm going to take the admin job. And I did. And it turned out to be a great, great thing. Okay, Hideko and I, we had a good time. We went to nice places, and it was a great job. But it was my choice, and if I didn't like it for those 4 years, it was totally my fault because I volunteered to stay, and so I did my very best in a field that I was not happy in, and I tried to be the best employee I could or service person I could during that time, and it worked out that we got to go to the one country that I wanted to go to was Japan. It's the only thing that I wanted to do. Is that's why I joined the service, because I wanted to go to Japan. And I knew that they had Vietnamese linguists in Asia and you could get an assignment in Japan. And so it worked out even with admin. And then after that, I got a 3-year, the best assignment in the U.S. Air Force. I went to Malaysia and I worked at the embassy in Malaysia. And I think, what an opportunity that was. But things work out. The Lord fits things together. Oh, and here's why I stayed. People always ask me, why did you stay 9 years? Okay, because in the military, you do 4 years and then you say, I'm getting out. And that was always my intention. And what happened at the 4-year point, Hideko? We got our child. We got a child to adopt, little Tangerine, and we had no choice but to extend. That means you can extend, and I extended the 12 months that was necessary so that we would have the retainability so we could bring her back to the U.S. And right at the 11-month point, 1 month before I was supposed to get out again, our boy came along. And so we decided we have to reenlist or we can't adopt this child. And so we reenlisted, and I ended up staying in for 9 years, 4 months, and 15 days. And it was because we have the two best children in the whole world. We were able to adopt them. But the whole point I'm making is, I'm rambling here, and I'm sorry about that, but the whole point is that I was obligated to do my job, and I never said I didn't get the job I wanted, and therefore I'm just going to be a slacker during these 4 years, and I'm going to milk off the government. It was my responsibility to either accept the job and do my best or move on. So, life application. In the world, it is so easy to fall in with the labor union mentality. The liberal attitude, both in government and in private industry, says that it is okay to not work to the highest standard of integrity and diligence. But the Bible tells us otherwise. If you act like, yes, I typed this years ago, if you act like a Democrat in your work environment by failing to give your all to your boss, you are not acting as the Lord would have you to work. It is time to mature out of your self-centered work attitude and to become a devoted, dedicated employee. And this is regardless of the attitude of your employer. If you can't deal with him, then it is you who needs to find another job. Think clearly, apply the Bible and its precepts to your life, be honoring of the Lord through your employment. And this is what I would ask you to do, is do everything to the glory of God, even when it hurts, even when it's difficult. Okay.